boys and girls. Alright, so I'm going to go through your phonics words with you this week that are in your homework packet. So if you flip past the newsletter and go to this page, we'll read these words together. Today we talked about words that end in ILD, IND, OLD, and OLT. Remember, those words all have the long I and long O sound. So our first word is mild, mild. Our second word is kind. Then we have hold, bolt, child, old, most, and told. And then the words we'll focus on the day after tomorrow are words that end in Y, and those words, the Y may say I or it might say E. So like cry, Y, sky, and they all make the I sound. And then words that make the E sound at the end, where the Y says E, is windy, happy, and lucky. And then we're also going to talk this week about the LE sound at the end of a word. So like table, middle, jungle, and simple. Alright, and then we're going to start focusing on nonsense words a little bit more, because you're going to be tested on that again before Christmas break like you were at the beginning of the year. And we just need some practice on that. So all of these are CVC words. So the vowel is going to make the short sound. So it's going to say lom, neg, rep. Oops, I lost my part. Where did it go? Hold on. There we go. Dut, rim, rab, ped, hon, tet, and lut. So these are not real words, they're nonsense words, but we need to know how to sound them out so that we make sure you understand the sounds in words. And then our heart words this week that we have to know by heart, we talked about the word both today. And we talked about the word for today, like the number 4. And then we also talked about the word people today. And then the rest of the week we'll also talk about the words fourth, like fourth place, and the word 40, like I am 40 years old. Alright, and then we're going to practice reading these sentences. So practice these with me. It was cold at the lake by 4. The puppy sits by the nice woman. She sold the old truck. They both helped me find sticks. Sticks. Alright, and it would be a great thing if you have someone in your family that can help you say these words out loud to you, and then you can spell them for them. It could be a brother or sister, grandma, grandpa, someone. So you can practice writing them. If someone can't read the words out loud to you and you can't practice them, then you can just practice writing them like 3 times each from the list. Alright, and then we're going to write 2 sentences. So you might want to grab a piece of paper or whiteboard and pause the video. And your first sentence is, they could not find any gold. They could not find any gold. And that's 6 words. Alright, pause the video if you need to. And here's the correct way to spell they could. And that's a hard word, and we haven't focused on that in a while. They could not find any gold. Alright, your next sentence is, I got the saddle for the pony. 7 words. I got the saddle for the pony. Saddle. I remember being in a spelling bee when I was little, and the word saddle, I thought it was sattel, and I spelled it with 2 T's. It's actually 2 D's. Saddle. I got the saddle for the pony. Okay. Pause it if you need to. If you're ready, check this sentence. Make sure you have capitals and periods. Alright, so this page, just to review, is for someone to listen to you reading the passage here at the end. This page is asking you to review coins, and we talked about them a couple weeks ago. You need to be able to identify the quarter, dime, the nickel, and the penny, color the quarter red, the dime yellow, the nickel blue, and the penny green. And I'll put a couple of coin videos on Dojo that we've watched that you can watch also. Okay, and then we're just going to make a tally graph or tally chart. So you're going to look down at the bottom and count how many quarters you see, and then draw the tally marks. And remember, when you get to 4, you draw the tally across to make 5. Okay. And then here is our passage for this week. You need to read it 3 times. And the title is Colton and Holt. Alright, here we go. Colton and Holt are best friends. Read with me. They do not mind that they are not the same age. Colton is 7 years old and Holt is 9 years old. Both Colton and Holt like to spend the most time outside in the wild. When the wind blows, they like to fly kites up high in the sky. They also love to find rocks in the creek behind their homes. The rocks they find are gold, black, and gray. They don't care what color the rocks are. They just want to find them. After they find the rocks, they skip them across the water. Alright, and then you're going to write your words that end in ild, old, eind, olt, and ost. And then, let's see, you've got 3 questions this week. And the first question says, how old is Colton and how old is Holt? So if this was me, I would go back up in the passage and look. Okay, Colton is blank years old and Holt is 9 years old. Remember, looking back in the text is okay. It's a good strategy that readers use. Question 2, what do Colton and Holt like to do outside? And question 3, what color are the rocks they find and why do they like finding them? I look back in the story so then I know how to spell these color words if I don't know. And there's 2 parts to that question. And why do they like finding them? Alright, boys and girls, I'm going to post some videos on Dojo that you can also watch on your tablet or phone or computer at home to just keep practicing. And I hope you have a great week.